Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Baltimore go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Baltimore, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the shortstop, Alcides Escobar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Escobar is retired, 2 down now.
The designated hitter.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, TREY Mancini. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First offering on its way. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Sale into the windup. 1-2 on its way. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here's Mookie Betts as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stewart is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. Still no score. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Striding into the box, Joey Rickard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's by him for strike one. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 23.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 is taken. Strike one. Duvall, a Kentucky-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, DJ Stewart.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A check on first by Sale. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Rickard is off at first with 2 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Orioles lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Good pitch there on the inside black, called to strike. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Chris Taylor with a solo shot, number 22 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting, Mitch Moreland, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The center fielder.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two balls and no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
No one out with a runner at second. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Popped him up. Nunez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
So striding forward now, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's collected 11 hits in 18 at-bats. From the stretch. Hard ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Moreland stands at second with 2 gone. Popped up. Nunez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. Boston's out in front, 2-0. So stepping in, Renato Nunez, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Vasquez has a play, 1 down. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. At the plate, Jesus Sucre. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Pitch popped up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Sale gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. In to score the runner from second.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Orioles 1. Settling in now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a splitter's in there and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, XANDER BOGAERTS. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike. Betts, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly to TRUMBO for the double play, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, TRUMBO. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. And he lays off there, 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, and the RBI count at 35. Hit to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
2 strikes.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 3.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the 4th. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Taylor leads off first with 1 away. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So it's bases loaded, 1 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. VR ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Two out, bases loaded. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Stewart moves over, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox 4 and the Orioles 1. Standing in, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. And here's Renato Nunez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Popped him up. Pedroia is under it. 2 down.
The catcher, number 40.
Now to the plate, Jesus Sucre. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Sale into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail it 4-1. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
The count now at 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 32 now for the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Standing in now, XANDER BOGAERTS. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Hunter Harvey
please.
takes the ball here
Now
as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody
Number
out.
56, Hunter Harvey.
Dustin Pedroia will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Here it comes on 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bogaerts on at first. Nobody out. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right
Third
there,
baseman,
setting him
number
down
3.
on only 4 pitches.
TREY.
And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
At the plate, Trey Mancini. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That finds the zone, a called strike. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And there's 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Two and one now. And the 2-1. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough, the hip tough, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This is pulled into right. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Red Sox. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Line towards center field. Bradley patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping into the box, Joey Rickard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Rickard, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, DJ Stewart. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Sale sets. Here it is on 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Tanner Scott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
66, Tanner Scott.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Mookie.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Stewart going back, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 22 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Viana is up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The batter.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th,
XANDER.
and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, XANDER BOGAERTS. From the stretch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Oh, and 2 home now to BOGAERTS.
No.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Stewart on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. BR places the tag on him. He's out at second base. Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-1 Boston. Coming to the plate now, RENATO NUNEZ. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Jesus Sucre. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Sale gets the sign. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Just keeping him float. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Full count to Alcides Escobar.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that third out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Come on, dude, open your eyes.
And that misses 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Carson Smith is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 39, Carson Smith. Now batting, the first baseman, TRUMBO.
Standing in now, TRUMBO. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the O's 4. Sean Gilmartin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Gilmartin, a former New York Met who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR up the middle, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Nunez right there. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Moreland stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox lead one. They're up 6-4.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Joey Rickard will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, DJ Stewart, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Kimbrell's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
NUNEZ.
In now, Renato Nunez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Baltimore down to their final strike. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Fouled away. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jesus Sucre. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Stewart on second. Nunez at first. 2 out in the inning. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual for one of the best in the game.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Sale picks up his team best 14th win in this one. Alex Cobb was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Craig Kimbrell wraps it up for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.